Hey, and welcome back to the third day of doing this, an hour code a day. So today was a little bit different to the rest of them because, well, the rest, but all two of them. But anyway, today was the first day back at work. So today I had to leave the house 6:30. I've been in London all day, and it's now 8:20 in the evening. I still need to do an hour of coding, and then I've got other stuff I need to do as well, plus edit and get this online. So it's going to be quite interesting to see how this plays out on a normal day. Tomorrow I'm back in London again for a meeting, but that meeting's only going to end probably about 8 o'clock at night. So either I have to get up tomorrow morning at like 5, do an hour of coding, or try and find some time during the day where I can do my coding, but I must get that hour of coding done. So just warning, tomorrow's video might be a bit shorter. I will still do my hour of coding either way. It's how I try and capture that. So it could be spending half an hour in a cafe in the morning going through some of the code, try grab a bite to eat at lunch, or sneak into a meeting room and get the rest done. But I will try and do that. One thing I did notice is that on the Khan Academy, as you know from Vlog 1, I was going to start with JavaScript first. Turns out that the entire first day of the coding I did was almost a demo of the Khan product. When I went back in yesterday to try and get the progress, it was a bit tricky trying to get in. Today I went to go back in, and actually if you just go through, what I'll do is I'll show you here. I'll push me up to the top, but once you're logged in, you go to the Khan Academy, and you'll see there's intro to the courses you're currently doing. Now I've just got to remember where it was. Basically, if you go to the projects, multi-projects, you go to home page, and it's basically computer programming here. Now, if you this is one I'm busy doing at the moment, but and then you'll see it's actually, this is the first section, second section. Once you've done the drawing animation, how it goes into HTML, introducing to SQL, JS games, and so basically this is the entire outline of the course, which is a lot easier laid out than originally thought. So if you go to subjects, it's computer programming. It's that simple how to get there. It took me quite a while, 3 days in fact, to work this one out. That's the course I'm doing. So either I'm really dumb, or I just didn't get. So obviously I was doing that search by going JavaScript and then going through it that way. So, but then it looks like it's powered by Google search, not an actual search through the site. So a little bit of a tip: subjects, computer programming, and there is your entire curriculum laid out easy. So I'm 11 out of 105 complete, but it's all right. So I'll get into there. Today I got some done actually. I managed to get 20 minutes in, so I went through that today, but I'm still going to do my hour now. So I'll crack on with this, and we'll summarize what I've been through later on. Oh, just to say that actually today coloring is basically what I was doing yesterday, but just in a different section of the site, and so it logs the progress. So it's almost like redoing what I did in day 2, which is not bad. It's just helping me remember what I did. So repeat, and the whole point about this challenge is that you're doing it at least an hour every day, so you're not forgetting it. Doing an hour a week, you forget what you did last week. In fact, it's hard to remember what I did on Vlog 1. So I'm going to get cracking with this, and you'll notice the horrible green tinge in the room and the bad recording. I do have a new camera on the way. I've started using my Rode mic. Just my actual camera that I use for recording normally is a bit bulky and heavy to set up here, so this will have to do. So bear with me on the recordings. It will get better as we go. Right, I'm going to crack on and let you know afterwards. Right, well, that was slightly longer than an hour, like an hour and 20 minutes. But it goes so quickly. I didn't realize it would go so fast as you're going. Actually had a surprising amount of fun, which is odd. How much fun can you have drawing strange faces and fish and bananas on a plate? But it just seems to flow really well. The person running the course on Khan Academy is Jessica Liu. I don't know how you pronounce it, sorry if I got it wrong, but incredible, really good, friendly and fun voice. And actually it's a female voice, which is, it's just a bit more soothing. And I know that could be controversial, blah blah blah, but it's just nice to see. If you were a girl and you were doing it, well, there's other girls out there doing it, so great encouragement. I think that's brilliant. Two other things. One, as you're going through the projects, you have to do a bit of a project and you have to click evaluate. Somebody else evaluates what you're doing, so you can't just hack and say you did it and didn't do it. So that's quite clever. So you got a little few checks in place. I'm not sure if that's crowdsourced or not, but if there are other people out there checking your work and they're doing it for free, thank you very much. That's always a big help, a bit of encouragement there. And the other thing is, I didn't realize how much family time this would take. So instead of being downstairs with my wife, I'm up here on the computer. Not sure if I'd be able to do that longer than a month without being in too much trouble, but definitely worth it. And I'd encourage you to go and do it all. So tonight we covered variables, how to define a variable, how to redefine variables if you need to change it as you go along. And next is going into the basics of animation, which will be quite good. I'm quite tempted to stay up here and go through the next course, but I better stop now. But looking forward to tomorrow doing the animation basics. And on that note, here's my animation basic, which is not really animation, it's me just dragging the cursor left and right to make the things go bigger. But anyway, you'll see. Give it a try. I encourage you to start learning to code. Leave your comments below, and if you'd like to see anything, let me know in the comments and we'll take it from there. Thanks very much. That's awesome. So basically I've just gone and done the Bucky Tooth challenge, and we've used variables, and now you can make the eyes almost like a cartoon. So there we go.